Hey everybody, welcome to day 7 of the 15 days of the AR-15, brought to you by Bear Creek Arsenal. Here it is, 7.62 by 39. This is the caliber of the day, day 7. So 7.62 by 39, you're pretty much going to go straight to the AK in your mind. There are several other guns that shoot this caliber, and it's a pretty great caliber in general, traditionally known as being very economical. A lot of times it's steel case. There's issues with the primer, whether they're pressed or boxed or corrosive or all sorts of stuff with the primers. Not a lot of reloading done for this, but you can get some brass and reload for it. It used to just not be worth it because it was so stupid cheap. But 2023, everything's more expensive, and so is the 7.62 by 39. There's been some importation issues with this, all sorts of things. We'll get to more of that, but let's get in here close and take a peek at this. All right, steel case, 7.62 is 308. So you've got a 30 caliber bullet there. All sorts of different weights available on these. A lot of times you're gonna see 123-ish area. That's what most of my like tool ammo is. This is some stuff, this is some old stuff. I don't really shoot this caliber anymore, so got a bunch of old stuff for it. Have not bought any 7.62 by 39 in a long time. I was looking at some of the prices when I pulled this out. Pretty crazy. This stuff is basically doubled or more. Here it is next to the 5.56. I went ahead and grabbed a steel case just so they look pretty similar, but you've got a little bit longer 5.56, but way bigger on the left in 7.62 by 39. When you're looking at those size comparisons, you're going to be thinking about things like recoil, bigger bullet, smaller bullet. You're going to be looking at things like capacity issues. The 5.56, obviously you can put way more in a magazine. Of course, they make 30-round magazines, and you've seen those big old long clipazines hanging out of an assault rifle. There are quite a few guns other than the AK that shoot this, and you can even do some really cool, some AR-47 builds are kind of cool. For a while, I was on the market for an 80% version and couldn't really find one that I liked. I think there's only 1 or 2 people that make it. They weren't in stock. They also had some issues where they only wanted you to use the polymer magazines with them, and I have so many of the steel, surplus magazines that I wanted to be able to run those, but the way that they fit in there with that aluminum, that steel mag on that aluminum, I guess after a couple of mag changes, you're going to start chipping out that aluminum. So I guess a company came through and did a steel insert on there, all sorts of stuff. Everything has, complications when you start mixing around outside of their regular use. I have an AK-47. It's been on the channel before, but it's been a really long time. But the cool thing that Bear Creek is doing is they have upper receiver swaps where you can do a different style of mag and run them with your regular AR-15 lowers, which is kind of cool. So put that swap upper receiver on there with the barrel and the bolt carrier group that's going to be able to run this larger case. And then you run those magazines that are ARAK style magazines. They're kind of straight so that they go into the well of the receiver, and then they kind of, banana out, as it were. All sorts of really cool stuff with this round. But the idea of a small bullet with a big diameter is appealing to a lot of us. As an 8.6 Blackout fan, that's pretty much what we're doing. The 7.62 by 39 kind of did it first, so good for them. Big bullet in there and a small case, and it's really a great round. Go see the uppers in the deals den. They're running specials on these for every single caliber of the day. So far, we've done 458 SOCOM, 450 Bushmaster, the Beowulf, 6mm arc, and the chamber of 223 Wild, and of course the 6.5 Grendel, and then day number 7 is the 7.62 by 39. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.